In this video, we take a look at how to add clasps to our beadwork. Stay with me and I'll show you how. There are a variety of clasps out there, including lobster claw clasps, box clasps, toggle clasps, and magnetic clasps. To attach our clasps to our beadwork, we need to make a beaded loop. Depending on the position of the loop on the clasp, we can either attach it directly to the beadwork, or we can attach it using a jump ring. I'll show you both methods. We'll start by attaching this toggle clasp using a jump ring. We begin by making a beaded loop. I'm picking up 5 seed beads. I'm using size 11 seed beads. We're coming out of this bead here, and we sew back around to the other side, making a loop. We sew back around through the beads a couple more times to reinforce it, and then we attach the loop on our beadwork and the clasp using a jump ring. Now let's attach our clasp directly to our loop. I pick up 3 beads. I pick up my clasp and 3 more beads. We sew back around through this bead we're coming out of, and we've made a loop with our clasp attached, and we sew back around, reinforcing it. That works for a flat stitch. Now let's attach our clasp to a beaded rope. Let's begin with the beaded loop. I pick up 7 beads. I'm using size 15 seed beads, and we're coming out of this black bead here, so I'm going to move across to this green bead that's opposite, and I sew through. We then sew back up through the 7 beads we just added. We've come back to our original black bead. We sewed up the beads coming out of this side, so we sew back around through the other side, securing the beads in place. We can then sew through the loop a couple more times to reinforce it. We can then attach our clasp using a jump ring. Now let's attach our clasp directly to the beadwork. I pick up 3 beads. I pick up my clasp and 3 more beads. We're coming out of this black bead, and we come across to this green bead on the opposite side, and we sew through. We then sew back around through the seed beads, the clasp, and the seed beads, and we sewed up through this side of the black bead, so we sew back around through the other side, securing the beads in place. And again, we sew back around through the beads and the clasp to reinforce it. Do this a couple of times. And there our clasp is attached directly to our beadwork.